The T-72 Ajeya is one of the most iconic armored vehicles in the Indian Army's arsenal. Designed originally in the Soviet Union, the T-72 has been extensively modified, upgraded, and localized in India to suit the nation's unique operational requirements. Known by its Indian designation, Ajeya, the tank has served as a reliable backbone of India's armored forces for decades. In this video, we will explore the history, design, variants, capabilities, and the modernization efforts that keep the T-72 Ajeya relevant on the modern battlefield. Origins of the T-72. The T-72 was first developed in the Soviet Union in the late 1960s as a successor to the T-62. It entered service in 1973 and quickly became one of the most widely produced main battle tanks in the world. Its relatively simple design, powerful armament, and ability to be mass-produced made it highly attractive for export. India, with its vast armored requirements and history of using Soviet tanks such as the T-55, turned to the T-72 in the late 1970s. The Indian Army was seeking a tank that could perform effectively in diverse conditions ranging from the deserts of Rajasthan to the plains of Punjab and the mountainous terrains near the northern borders. The T-72 met these requirements with its rugged design and combat-proven performance. Introduction of the T-72 in India. India began inducting the T-72 in 1979 under the name Ajeya. Initially, the tanks were imported directly from the Soviet Union. However, India soon acquired licenses to produce the T-72 locally at the Heavy Vehicles Factory in Awadhi, Tamil Nadu. This decision allowed India to not only maintain a steady supply of tanks but also to gradually adapt and improve the design according to Indian needs. The T-72 became the workhorse of the Indian Army's armored divisions, eventually replacing older tanks like the Vijayant. Its entry significantly boosted India's strike capability and deterrence against regional adversaries. Design and features. The T-72 Ajeya retains the classic Soviet tank design philosophy: compact, low profile, and relatively lightweight compared to Western tanks. This smaller silhouette makes it harder to detect and target on the battlefield. The tank weighs around 41 tons, allowing it to maneuver more easily across diverse Indian terrain. Its main armament is a 125mm smoothbore gun capable of firing a variety of rounds, including high-explosive, armor-piercing, and even anti-tank guided missiles in upgraded variants. The autoloader system reduces the crew size to just 3: commander, gunner, and driver, making it efficient but also cramped compared to Western designs. The tank's secondary armament includes a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and a 12.7mm anti-aircraft machine gun mounted on the turret. Protection is provided by composite armor, with many Ajeya units receiving additional explosive reactive armor during modernization programs. Mobility and power. The T-72 Ajeya is powered by a V12 diesel engine generating around 780 horsepower in its original form. This gives the tank a top speed of about 60 km per hour on roads and slightly less on rough terrain. Its relatively high power-to-weight ratio allows it to cross rivers, trenches, and obstacles with efficiency. One of the most notable features of the T-72 is its ability to perform deep fording operations with a snorkel system. This means it can cross rivers up to 5 meters deep, a critical advantage in areas where riverine barriers exist along the border. Variants in India. Over the years, India has developed several variants and modernization programs for the T-72 Ajeya. The most notable are the Ajeya Mach I and Mach II. The Mach I is essentially the baseline T-72M1 imported from the Soviet Union. Later assembled in India, the Mach II is an upgraded version featuring improved fire control systems, better armor protection with ERA, and upgraded communication systems. Some units have also received thermal imaging sights for better night fighting capabilities. India has worked with both indigenous defense firms and international partners to modernize the T-72 fleet, extending its service life while newer tanks like the T-90 Bhishma and Arjun MBT take over frontline roles.